Hey YouTubers, sorry my hair's a little all over the place, especially on this side. I got my hair kind of up in a messy bun, I don't know if you can tell. Also, as you all know, I was going to, get some new nails, but the only ones that they have whenever I went to a store called Price Mart, and I went in there and they only had fake toenails left. Like, these here are them. It looks like I went to a nail salon to get them done. I like it a lot how it looks like that. And also, I had enough. Actually, altogether, the fake toenail ones were $3 something, and then the piercing down below here, the little ball that you see. I'll show you the back, right there. That little ball right here at the back that you see, that was $4.88. So yeah, so these are the nails. If I put it close enough, you can tell to where they are, but looking, if they are back and like this, it looks like they're gel nails, which I really like. It doesn't bother me if people see a difference. Honestly, I don't care. I love them how they are. And it came with little nail stickers for the thumb, so I put one on each thumb. And this is right here, this one, the second one. This is the new piercing. No, well, the only reason why the back is different, is bigger, is because I'm gonna put my webcam up a bit. Is because I was going to put it in. Sorry about that. Talking to a friend of mine on Skype. So yeah, I put it in. I went to put the front ball that you see, the same size as that one. I went to put that one on the back, and my fingers started getting really sweaty. It happens if I'm nervous, because I think it's not gonna go in, or it's just not gonna fit. It happens all the time. So but the little ball at the front, as you can see, I don't know if you can see from this far, but the little ball that's right there, that one, it slipped from between my index and my thumb, and it landed somewhere. I don't know where the heck it went to, but good news about it, I was able to find a replacement back. Now the back is a bit bigger than the front. It doesn't really matter. It's so comfortable, but it does, pressing on it, it does hurt a little bit, just because the ear's getting used to something different in there. I just gotta keep twisting it and moving it back and forth, because if I don't, who knows what could happen. But yeah, I now have a kind of a belly. It's more probably, it is for your cartilage, because the girl told me, because the girl at the cashier was like, what is this? She I guess they have to ask what it's for or who it's for, because they never know. And she asked me what it was for, so I pulled my hair back and I was like, it's for my second cartilage. And she looked at the post and she put it to my ear, and she goes, well, she goes, by the looks of this, she goes, it may not fit. She goes, if you try to put it in, she goes, it may hurt a bit. And it does actually still hurt a little bit, but the one at Faces said that not all the piercings will allow things like this type of post in, but she said that with that, it depends on when you take the earring out. I was able to just I found the hole, I put the tip of the back in, and it just slid right through gently and glided in. So I was really happy with that. I'm just really scared that if I try to put it in this one, it's going to hurt it more, because this one here I've had longer than this one. So I do plan on slide over to in a second. I do plan on keeping it in, just because I really like it. It's something different from all my other piercings. As you know, the top one I have in right now, I used to have the other one down at the bottom until I got this today. I took it out and I got the post ready and everything, so I was really excited that I was actually able to get it in, because Claire's also has sorry if I say I'm a lot also, but Claire's does have the type of like those types also. But yeah, if you guys are wondering where I got the back balls, I'll get it for you. Just bear with me for like 1 second. That's all it's gonna take. Okay. Sorry for that noise, guys. Me trying to get off my bed. I did not know. But yeah, I did have to improvise with. I did have to improvise with the different stuff. Just ow, my elbow. Sorry if I'm being really noisy. My elbow. Because it did hurt my elbow. But yeah. Keep this shirt right now. But yes, this here is a belly ring. A really weird one. I wear them in my actual earlobes. I would not put it through this, even though this is the same size as the one that's in right now. It's just I'm gonna let my ear get used to it. They're both this. I don't know what gauge they are, but I'm not gonna stretch my ear. It'll stay at the size because I have a gold one and a blue one. So, but the back ball that you see right now, right there, right here, the one that I'm touching, yes, my hands are sanitized, is right there, the one that's missing right there. It is a lighter color than the front ball. It doesn't really matter to me, as long as it stays on. I was actually quite surprised that it didn't fall off. The ball just rolled. Great. Only landed on my pants though. But yeah, the beginning of it where it's supposed to enter your skin, after you have a piercing, it's the same as the one that I have in now. It does have this type of tip. It has a round tip. Sorry, my camera's so damn blurry. I hate that it's so blurry and you can't really see anything. But yeah. I'm just really surprised that it did fit through the piercing, because I was really hesitant of putting it in, but I don't take risks. But I do I don't know if daring is the right word for it. But yeah, I was telling me and my mom were talking yesterday, and she asked me, after this piercing, she goes, are you going to get any more? And I told her that I am thinking, that I need to think about it, because I'm just going to stick with my ears. If I do get more piercings, it won't be on this ear, but it'll be probably along here or something, just so that, just because, I don't know. Because they say that with this ear being folded in the way it is on this one where it's more open, because when I was younger I slept on this side a lot and it kind of pushed the skin on my ear in, so this part right here that's not attached, this little piece of fatty part that I'm squeezing on my ear right now, it folded in, so I can't get up here pierced, because they said that it would take a lot of time. And plus they said that if they went to pierce it, they said that they'd have to try and get the gun in enough just so that way I'd be able to get to the piercing. Plus if I go to lay on it and my ear, especially if I lay on the side, they said that when I lay on the side, I'm going to push my ear in and the piercing's going to go against my head, and it's really going to hurt, especially at nighttime when it's healing. It can end up going on an angle, and I don't want that, so I told my mom, I said, if anything, I want to maybe get here. Like, one maybe right there, and then one maybe, like, below it a bit. Like, sure, it won't look, right, but it doesn't really bother me. Like, I don't want to connect, my piercings, but I do, plan on going to Claire's and getting a 4th piercing, like, on my earlobes. Like, the 3rd one here, so it would have to be, like, right about there. So it would have to be about there. Now, I don't pierce my own ears, just, like, health concerns. I do know my own health, it's just, I don't like pain, and when they do it pretty darn quick. So, yeah, it's pretty simple, kind of. Like, I have had, people have, sorry, I should say this way. People have asked me if I'm going to get my nose done, or my eyebrow, or my lip, or my tongue, or my belly button, or like my tragus or conch, and I tell them that no, because it has to do with a needle, and they can't use the clamps in along there. So I told anybody who asked me that, I was like, no. Like, I could go to, like, Claire's. I know Claire's now. For doing the nose, they use a gun, like a specialized gun for the nose. Or not Claire's, Arden's. But, yeah, I was in there actually one day. Not one day. I've bashed. Anytime that I go to town, I try to get in there. But I was in with my mom. And I looked at my mom, I said, you know, I'm going to find some information about, like, the nose piercings. And she goes, you were not getting your nose done. I was like, I'm not. I said, it's actually for a friend of mine. I said, she wants me to give her the information. So, they told me all that I needed to know. And I went back to, like, it actually wasn't for me. The information wasn't for me. It was for my friend. And I had them write down the information, and I typed it to my friend. So, the information was to my friend. And it was so funny because my mom actually sat on my bed to make sure that the information was for my friend, because my mom says that if you were born with, like, certain, like, my mom, I can see where my mom comes from with some of the piercings that people get, like the belly button. Like, I can even see why there's no need for a belly button piercing, because the only time you really get to see it is when you're, like, if you're at the pool and you're wearing a bikini or something. Like, I can see that point. I don't get the point of your tongue piercing, because it causes, like, dental problems for your teeth. The nose. Now, the nose I can kind of get, because people are always looking at your, like, whenever people talk to you, they always see your face, and they see the nose piercing. But when I just find it interesting, because I've always wanted to, like, I've never wanted to get my nose done, but, I've actually looked up the, like, healing for getting your nose pierced, and it's only 4 weeks, so I was like, wow, that's actually not bad. Like, that's better than, like, 12 weeks, or, like, 6 to 8 weeks for getting your cartilage or earlobes done. So, yeah, like, I don't intend to get my nose done, but if it happens, like, I find that if it happens and I don't like it, I can just take it out. Just because, like, I honestly don't see it. Okay, the types of piercings I don't see a need for are tongue, belly button, the cheek ones, the piercing that can be done right here inside your nose, the nose itself, the eyebrow, I can see why for a lip, but I think it just looks a little bit weird. The lips, the snake eye, that goes on the tip of your, like, right there on your tongue. I don't get the reason for that. The piercing that can go right there, I don't understand that either. Like, that's weird. I don't see how some people can get their eyelid done. I can more see the reason for like here in the tragus. I can see that, but someone who gets like their neck pierced or like the little flab skin between their index finger and their thumb, I don't see the reason for that. That's just like you're going to drive, like you drive, and it's like a new piercing, and especially if you get that done and you drive all the time, especially if you need to get somewhere, and all you get is like a sore hand because you got that pierced. I think your hand's sore because you got a new piercing there, and yeah. Another one is like in between the knuckles. I've actually seen piercings between the knuckles. I think that's just weird. There's also the wrists. People get their wrists pierced. Now I can see a tattoo being on your wrist, but piercing on your wrist, the corset piercing. Oh my gosh. There's a YouTube on like how corset piercing happens on YouTube, or someone who gets a corset piercing and then they string a ribbon through. I'm like, oh, because I can just feel the skin being pulled on my own back. I never understood that. There's so many different piercings. Like some of them I don't see, and like me myself, like maybe other people see a need, but me, I don't see a need for like half the piercings that are out there. There's like the cheek, like people get right there pierced. They'll get like under their eye or right in the middle of their lip or something. Like I don't really see a need for those type of piercings. I know here a couple of days ago, me and my mom were in Montague, and this guy was walking down the street. Actually, I don't know if it was a guy or a girl. I'm just saying guy because it's usually guys you see with these types of piercings. Sometimes. Not saying that girls don't have them, but he, well, the person, I should say, they had their sleeve up, and they had right on the corner, right here, done. And I'm thinking to myself, why do you put yourself through that type of pain? Like, I can see why a guy would get. Now, there's a piercing out there. I've done research on this just to see what it was all about. I don't know why guys do this, but they get a Prince Albert piercing. Guys, like any guys who are out there and they're thinking about getting this done, all I have to say is look on YouTube for those types, like look up videos on other guys getting that done. Like they don't show it getting it done, but watch the expression on their face, and maybe it'll change your mind. Like I know some guys will get it to give their girlfriends or fiancés or wives more pleasure, but yeah, I just don't understand about that. But yeah, this video is only supposed to be like at least like 3 minutes, and it's like 18 minutes, so I just completely started rambling. But yeah, if you guys like have any questions about like my new people call it a barbell, but I just think of it as a regular piercing. It's still a bit touchy, but my ear will get used to it. I have to keep pushing it back and forth. But yeah, if you guys like have any questions about my barbell second piercing, I can see the dots, so I don't know if you guys will or not. But if you guys have any questions about that, or if you have any questions about like how I can get these nails to stay on so well, please ask. Or if you wanna like just ask me a random question, please do. So yes, this title will obviously be like new earring, nails, and random piercing talk. And knowing that actually will be the title. So yeah, I'll talk to you later. Comment, subscribe, inbox. Bye guys.